This is Group 32's demo for the socket project. This is for Milestone 1. So before we start, I just want to go over a couple of things. The way we have it is these two, that's a PowerShell. That's running locally that'll be host 1. That's on Windows. And the IP is 172.30.112.1. So on here, I'll be running both the manager and our first peer, Alice. Our second host is on Ubuntu. This is just running in a VM. That's also on the local host, so that will be on 172.30.126.217. I'll be running the peers Carol and Bob on that. So first thing, let's just quickly compile. And just quickly compile that, and then let's do the same on our second host. So yeah, kind of can see both of them have kind of. So yeah. So I had to pre-compile my Ubuntu VM, so I just kind of showing that the peer is working here. So there we go. So in the Windows, this is our first person. Let's just say we're just gonna start our manager right there. Then in our second terminal, so this is also on the Windows machine. I'm gonna quickly start up the peer program, and then we're gonna register this to Alice. So we name this to Alice. So you can see that's working. So on our third one, I kind of already showed. Hey, this is already running. So we're gonna register Carol into this third terminal. Boom. So let's quickly rename this to Carol. And then finally, last but not least, let's quickly start up the peer process on our last VM, our last person, and we'll register Bob. Bob. So this is our manager, that's on 17,000. This is Carol on 17,011. This is Alice on 17,011, Carol on 17,013, and Bob on 17,012. That's our basic setup. So what we're gonna do is on Alice, we're gonna set up DHT Alice, so man of size of 3, and then for the year 1950. So we can see we've successfully communicated with Bob on the different IP and Carol. And you can kind of see here like set ID, LMID2, ring size 3, right neighbor 0. Same thing, ring size 3, ID 2. So now that's all set up. So now you can kind of see that Carol received her ID of 1, and her knows her right neighbor is Bob at ID 2. Bob got the ID of 2, and his right neighbor wraps around back to ID 0, which is Alice. And on the Windows host, it's kind of the ring structure spanning the two separate machines. So you can kind of see like this is on Windows, it's on a different PC, but they're all still linked up properly. So now, okay, now we can just quickly complete the DHT. So we can kind of just say we're just sending this back to the manager saying, hey, we're kind of done with this, and we just kind of get a return code of success. Let me, I guess I can, let me just quickly show my Git commit history. Exit out of here. So, yeah. This is kind of just my basic Git history, just starting from the project layout. Then I went through the wire protocol and then the manager command. Then I went to the peer shell. Then I kind of went to the P2P listener. And then finally the set ID store and then the CSV distribution near the end. So that's kind of the complete demo. I kind of went over all three peer processes, showed it, and communicating over both Windows and Linux. And this Linux is running on WSL Windows subsystem for Linux, plus a manager on Windows communicating across UDP on the entire network.